Hey, what's going on guys? Welcome back to Mock Games, and today we are once again back in Planet Coaster. Now this park you may have remembered from a while back. This is my challenge mode park where obviously it's in challenge mode and not sandbox, so we don't have unlimited money. We're restrained to however much money the park can bring in for us, so we can't overspend, and hopefully we can continue on with this park. Now I actually got a comment on one of these challenge modes videos while I didn't have any internet, and it was from a guy who'd recently found the channel and he loved the challenge mode series, and that was pretty much the main reason he said why he subscribed to the channel. And I felt kind of bad because I knew there was only like 10 or 12 episodes, and then that series was kind of put on the back of the list of things to do for a while, so there's no more episodes for him to watch. So I did say to him once I got my internet back I would try and push out some more challenge mode videos, so hopefully he's going to see this at some time in the future, and yeah, we're going to be carrying on probably once every week or so. I'll try and put out a video. I know I've said that before, but I'm going to try and do it this time because I do like challenge mode. It's really nice to just sit back, relax for half an hour, build a little part of the park without worrying about time lapsing and doing all that kind of stuff. This is kind of like the relaxing series. So yes, if you remember from the last episode, which was like what, 2 months ago now maybe, we finished building Log Splitter, which is this coaster. Not my most realistic coaster, but I think it looks pretty cool, and I've just opened this up to the public, so hopefully they like it, hopefully they get on it, and this brings in some extra cash. I think the park's actually doing pretty well on finances. Let's have a look here. Graphs, how do I check finances? Here we go. So I think we're doing well. I don't think we're losing money. I've completely forgot how to actually check any of that stuff. So where is it? I don't know. It's been a while since I played challenge mode, if you can't tell. Actually thinking about that, I should probably do some more research. We are gonna need some more stuff, so let's just, let's just stick these 3 on. These are the ones that we have right now that we can research, so we might as well do it. These ones are pretty close to being complete anyway. And coal transporter, I don't know what that is. It looks like a roller coaster of some sort. That's going to be researched there, so that will be another coaster, or maybe a track ride or something. I'm not really too sure, but we might as well get them done while we have the money. As you can see, we got 91,000 down there at the moment. Oh, there we go, 3,658 profit per month for the time being. We're losing 1.2, 1.3 ish on park management, which isn't too bad. That's not actually too bad. So that's all the staff and all that sort of stuff. So right, we have Log Splitter over here, right by the edge of the world map. So the world map ends right here, as you can see, so that's right up against the edge. So we're not going to get anything over here. Obviously the parks can't go that far. This is our log flume. This is our main money in at the moment. This still isn't complete. I'm not 100% happy with the terraining I did on this way back when I first built this, so probably off cam I'll go in and just make this mountain look a little bit more realistic. And we did actually get a load of stuff done around here in a previous episode, but the file didn't save properly, so all of this has to be redone, like all the water, all the support and all the rock work that we got done down here. But that's not a problem, I can do that one, I can fix that off camera, so we're not going to go back in and do the same thing all over again, because that's pretty hectic and not what I want to do. So as you can see, we have all these flat rides which we have already purchased from back when we first started the park. If you haven't watched this series right from the beginning, I would recommend you do so. The first few videos aren't that interesting, but they do explain how I got a steady income, and if you're looking to do a challenge mode, that might be quite helpful. But basically what we did is we just kept putting down rides as soon as we had the money to do that, and then that brought in enough income and stability to the point where we could slowly get rid of the rides and upgrade them to water rides and roller coasters and all that sort of stuff, because originally you don't have all of that stuff researched, so you do have to go in and do that, on your own. So it's a good little thing to put all these flat rides in originally. Now this is actually a ride that in real life breaks down all the time, and of course this game is pretty realistic, so in game this ride also breaks down all the time. So probably not a great idea to have one of these in this park because it's going to cost us a hell of a lot of money to maintain, but I think it's going to look pretty cool here. And there is this kind of like space for it to go. And it fits in quite nicely with the theming. This is obviously like a log flume over here. This is called the log splitter. This is like all brown colors. There she goes. Like I said, not the most realistic coaster, but hey, she does the job. People are riding it, so there we go. So I think I'm actually going to put this here. I may actually raise this up and put like a building underneath it and have people walk up the stairs maybe to get to it. It's going to be quite a pain to actually fill this in, but I think we could probably do it. So if we stick you there, oh, camera, please. Camera, please, don't do that to me today. So entrance, let's have the entrance, let's have the exit here so we can have a nice staircase exit. We'll put the entrance around the back. So if we stick the entrance right, you know, about there, we can put the exit up the front, like so. And if we grab our path system, we're gonna want something. I mean, we can hide the path anyway, so it doesn't really matter which path we choose, but I think I'm probably gonna go with like a black. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna go for a brick texture, I think. I don't really use these bricks too often, and they are pretty nice, so right, let's just stick this to angle snap. If we go out 2 and then come down like so. Yeah, I think that'll do. If we do that. Don't want it that wide, do we? Nah. Let's bring you around. Like I said, it's not very often I actually raise stuff up. So this is kind of new to me. So I'm learning. I'm learning along with you, which is nice. We've all got to learn new stuff at some point, so might as well do it together. Right, that looks pretty nice. We can raise up the area around that a little bit later on. So let's put you down there like that. Bring you into that corner. So I'm probably gonna put like a no, I was gonna put like a what's it called, Ferris wheel in there, like the little tiny one. I don't actually know whether we have this unlocked. We do. Do we have one? Where's the Ferris wheel? No, it doesn't look like we do. I thought we had one, but obviously not. It might be too small actually to put that in there, thinking about it. It's pretty small, isn't it? Maybe we should go with something a little bit bigger. Oh, that would fit quite nicely. But then that's a bit too close to the other ride. You know what? Maybe, actually, move that. Maybe we can just get rid of that. Bring you back. Put you in there. Ooh, I like how that path goes down to meet it. It's pretty cool. I actually really like that. Let's fix this path because it's not exactly the most round of things, is it? So we don't want it to go too far around because we've still got to connect our entrance, you see. If we do that to there, bring you down. That looks pretty good. And then we can connect our entrance. Our entrance already over there. So if we, let's do this. I really like this wood. Let's narrow you down just a tad. If we bring this round, then we can actually get like a nice wooden building going over the top of this. We'll make it look good. Now I'm actually going to bring this round a little bit more this way because I want to probably extend, have some shops around here or something a little bit later. So we'll weave that path around. Maybe we could bring this up and under here. It's going to be a pretty long queue line though. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? Keep changing my mind today. Can't make my mind up. But I think this is going to look pretty nice. If we weave this through here, you know, have a little scenic route. Why not? We've got this coaster here, right? We got this awesome looking coaster, why not weave it in and out of here? It's safe. Nothing's gonna fall on people and kill them, I hope. Wow, this looks pretty cool. We'll get some trees and some more bushes in there. Yes. That's what I like. That is a pretty cool queue line. I like it. I like it a lot. Let's get some scenery going. First, I'm gonna start with some trees. Not these trees. I don't like them trees particularly. Let's get some birch trees. Can't go wrong with a few birches. What does this look like? Not bad, not bad. Okay. So I'm going to put one of you here. Just lower you down a little bit. Use you as a... Did I just get a Windows update? Are you serious? Oh, it's ready to install. No, go away. If I click snooze, is that going to snooze my computer? No, okay. Goddamn Windows. Don't just hate that shit. Don't just hate that shit. Right. So I use the top of that tree for some bushes. I can't believe that just happened. Right. So continuing on where I was, I forgot what I was talking about now, thanks to Microsoft and their intrusive update messages. Thanks for that, Bill. Trees, bushes. Let's have a look. What do we want? Now, we don't want anything too close to the track. Obviously, we've already designed this area. But I think some rock work around here will do us quite nicely. A few little rocks, these little ones. Yeah. See, what I'll probably do later on in this series, depending on how far we get, if we get to a point where this park's big enough, it's maintaining itself, stability wise, money wise, and all that stuff's good, I'll probably go back in and add like signs, TV signs and stuff to all these queue lines saying how long the queue's gonna be, how long you're gonna be waiting, all of that kind of cool stuff you find in parks these days, because we have the means to do that in this game now with the TV screens and whatnot. So it's just going to be a case of when we can do that feasibly with our income from the park. So I don't want to go in and do that straight away because it may cause us problems money wise, so got to be careful. Right, bushes. Let's get some nice bushes going. Right, I may actually add some logs down here because this is a log splitter ride after all, and we are going through its queue line, so we may as well keep with the theme. So let's add a few stacked logs, I suppose. That looks pretty cool. We'll get some cut ones as well, maybe. Few of these in. There we go. That looks pretty cool. Right, we'll bush that up. We'll make that look like they've been sat there for a while. We don't want them to look like it's new because this isn't a cutting area. So this can just be like an overgrown area that was once used for cutting logs, maybe. Who knows? Who knows? No one knows really, do they? I'm just making this up as I go along. Just making it up. Right, okay. So we want to actually like close this in now. So let's get some trees. We've got to make sure our height, we're not going to actually touch any of the track or anything with these trees, because that would be bad. That would be bad news. We can obviously touch the supports and stuff. That's not a problem, but we don't want to be infringing on the track. No, I don't like that tree. Let's get a big one of you there. That fills in a little bit of area, because once again this is the boundary right over here, so we don't want people seeing through the boundary because there's nothing there. There's nothing for the guests to see. Obviously bringing them round this area is making it more likely that they're going to have a view of that. So we have to just correct that by hiding with buildings or with trees or with bushes or whatever means of hiding it. Maybe a tall fence. I know a lot of people like to use fences with like coming soon signs and area under development and all that kind of stuff. They're all just different ways of hiding areas that you don't want people to see, and they're all really good. They're all really good. As long as your guests aren't, you know, seeing out there, I'm pretty happy. Because there's nothing out there. So why would they want to see? There we go. Now I'm actually going to get my spray paints out just a little bit, and I'm going to spray a little bit of sand, because if this used to be used for cutting timber, then there would probably be some sort of piles of sawdust. So we want to accommodate that a little bit. So I'm just gonna raise this up unevenly if I can. If we grab the roughen tool. Well, that didn't really work how I was wanting it to, but okay. There we go, that's a bit better. Just gonna make a few little piles. Like so. Get our sand. A few different types of sand. Now this may just turn out and look like a pile of sand, but this is the closest I can get to sawdust, so. Alright, that looks pretty cool. Let's grab some grass, make it look like our trees have been dropping leaves. A few little leaves over here. A little bit of rock texture. It's looking good. I'm actually really happy with this queue line. Obviously this queue line is nowhere near done. We're going to come back and finish this at some point, but it's looking good. We've closed in that viewpoint from this section. There's a little bit of scenery going on here. Maybe we'll get some animatronics. Let's actually have a look. See if there's any just normal looking animatronics we can put here. This isn't really a pirate ride, but I suppose we could just like put a pirate here. Doesn't look too piratey. We could have him like sitting on a log or something. Oh, I say sitting on a log. We can't really. We can put this guy sitting down on a log. Oh, there we go. He's got a gun out, but that's not too much of a problem. There we go. Little dude there, sat there on that log. Happy as can be. No complaints from him. Okay, so this little area here is going to have to be filled in. I may put like a rundown barn or something here in the next episode. Like a red American style barn that obviously was used for cutting along with this area. It would kind of make sense for why there's like logs here that have been cut if there's like an old barn as well. So we'll probably cut off this area. This area right here. Excuse me. This area right here, we'll probably stick a barn in there for next episode and try and finish this queue line. So we got this ride. If you're watching this episode and you can think of a good name to call this, obviously we have log splitter here, this roller coaster, and the log flume over here, which I think we did come up with a name with, but I can't remember what it was. I'll have to go back and check. But these are both log related or wood cutting related. This is our new log cutting building. This is still yet to be completed, so this whole area kind of ties in with like lumber, lumberjacks, timber, all that kind of stuff. So if you can think of a name for this ride right here, let me know and I'll try and name this ride. We'll probably also get like some shops or something down here, maybe even a kids coaster hidden in the corner back here. I'm sure we could fit some sort of little kids ride around there by the next episode, I hope. I think something would fit. There's quite a lot of room back there. It's just in a really awkward position. I should have really put this ride right into the corner, but there you go. But yeah, that's pretty much it. We're running about 25 minutes right now, so I'm going to call this an episode. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. Welcome back to the series. Let me guys know what you want in this series. Do you want a little bit of time lapse, a little bit of real time build? Do you want just real time build? Let me know what you think in the comment section, because this one's always kind of been real time building, and I know a lot of people don't like that, but I know a lot of people really do, and they don't really like always watching the sped up footage. So that's kind of what this series was originally aimed at, those people that didn't like time lapses. So let me know, because all feedback is helpful feedback. So yeah, hopefully you guys have enjoyed it today. If you have, please remember to leave a like. Feel free to subscribe if you're new to the channel, and of course I will see you guys in the next episode. Thanks for watching.